wearing shoes anymore. You're getting so big. You're getting so big. So she didn't have a 3-month update. I mean, a 3-month doctor visit. Her last doctor visit was when she was 2 months and she got her shots. So I don't know how much she weighs or her height. But right now she is starting to talk a lot. Not, you know, not talk, but little baby talk. She's starting to do that a lot now. And she screams sometimes. It's like she's trying to hear herself do different stuff. So sometimes she'll do a little scream. Hold on, baby. You sleepy? She getting sleepy. And we do belly time. And when she do belly time, the longest she have gone without crying is like 3 minutes. But other than that, she start whining like instantly most of the time. But whenever she does belly time, she, when she used to do it, she would only put her head up. But now she puts her whole chest up and her feet up. Hey, Iris. No, can you smile? Also, she is starting to like move her little legs and arms a lot. Like, you know how babies start to flap? Like they look like little birds trying to fly or something. Say hi. Oh, look at that, baby. You better go, girl, go. Yeah. You better shake those arms. Oh no. Oh no. Get it out your mouth. That's what she's starting to do now. Also, as y'all can see, she likes to put her hands in her mouth. And when I looked up little baby updates for 3 months, they said that around this age, babies like to put their hands in their mouth a lot. But before I looked that up, I was gonna go and buy her a pacifier. Yeah, I know some people call them little soothies because I had a subscriber say I should get her a little soothie, and I was gonna go to the grocery store and get one, but I know that's something I really did not want to do because I don't want her to get hooked on it. So instead I ended up getting her a little teething ring. And that first day I bought it, she did so well with it. She loved it. But then she started to get irritated with it. You're okay. You can go to sleep. Yeah, the second day I gave her the little teething ring. She played with it for a tiny bit, but then she was done with it. So today I haven't gave it to her at all. She just likes to put her hand in her mouth. And since I know like that's normal, like that's just what they do around this age, I just make sure I keep her hands washed now because I do have 2 other toddlers. So I make sure I keep her hands washed. You okay, baby? Go to sleep. She's trying to get comfortable. Oh, another thing she does when she wants to eat now, because she knows where her food comes from now, she will, you see how she's trying to put her head in my chest? She does that now. Even though right now she's just sleepy, I can tell. But when she's hungry, she tries to turn herself around. If I'm holding her this way, she'll try to turn herself around and eat. So she knows where her food comes from. Also, what are you doing? She's starting to like move her little legs like she want to scoop or something. Like, you know, before babies crawl, they start to like move their little legs. She does that whenever she doing belly time. She'll move her little legs and her butt will end up being in the air. Or she know how to turn herself. She's sleeping throughout the night now. The first day we moved into this house till now, she's been sleeping throughout the night, and we've been in this house a little over a month now. And she has been sleeping throughout the night. Are you trying to take your headband off, or were you scratching your hair? Yeah, so she sleeps throughout the night. I say she is asleep. Sometimes she wakes up around 7 a.m. and then sometimes she won't wake up until like 8:30 a.m. So she lets me get good sleep now. And also, girl, you trying to tear my hand up, aren't you? What else? She's in 3 to 6 months to 6 months clothing, which I really didn't have a lot of 3 to 6 months clothing, and I was gonna go buy some, but when I went to go buy some, I just decided to get 6 months clothing, and when I put it on her, like, it fits her. So she is 3 months and 6 months clothing. So I wish I knew how much she weighed. I don't have a I don't keep a scale here, so I wouldn't know, but I really wish I knew how much she weighed right now. But for her 4-month update, I'll definitely know. Also an update with her skin. Her skin is getting better. I've been keeping long sleeves on her more often, because at first she was wearing a lot of short sleeves because it was hot outside, but now that it's starting to get cool outside and the weather keep changing, I just been keeping a lot of long sleeves on her, and it seemed like it's helping her skin. So even though she still has dry skin, it's like it's getting better a little bit. So we'll see. Oh, and she's grabbing, well, y'all know because I told you I gave her a teething ring, but she's grabbing stuff now. And if she sees something in her reach, she'll try to grab it now. So she's grabbing things now. Also, she recognized my voice, of course, and my face. She recognized her siblings' face and my husband's face. Like, she smiles when she sees us. When she see new faces, she'll just stare at you. So she's starting to recognize, you know, faces and stuff like that. Not starting to, she is recognizing faces. What else are you doing, Ari? Sometimes she like to stand up. Like, whenever she just be wanting to do something because she see her brother and sister moving around a lot. So I let her stand up a little bit on her legs. I don't let her stand up too long. Sometimes when she's sleepy and she's whining, I don't pick her up right away. Sometimes I let her put herself to sleep if I know that she can do that, like now. Well, no, not like now because I'm holding her. But sometimes if I lay her down in the bed or I lay her in her swing and she's whining for me to pick her up, sometimes I won't pick her up, but other times I will, like, because sometimes she is just like not having it and she'll start crying. And I'm like, okay, mommy will rock you to sleep. Because sometimes they just want to feel their mommy or their daddy. She's not eating solids yet. I know some people start putting like oatmeal or something in their babies. Is it oatmeal? Or no, it's the cereal. They start putting like cereal in their babies' bottles to try to get them to sleep through the night. But I don't plan on giving her any oatmeal or cereal. I think until what, 4 months you can start? 4 to 6 months. They say wait until they're about 4 to 6 months, because sometimes the lining in their stomach is not mature enough, and if you give them food too early, it's a higher risk of them having allergies. But if you wait until after they're like 4 to 6 months to start feeding them, there's a lower risk that they'll develop any allergies and stuff like that. I think that's pretty much it. I was also reading, like, they were saying when babies are around 3 months that they start to cry less. And yesterday I noticed, and this morning I noticed that she was crying a tiny bit more. So now what I did yesterday, whenever I noticed she was crying a little more, I picked her up and I burped her because I felt like something was wrong and she had to burp. So sometimes when kids are, how I tell y'all, I let her kind of whine herself to sleep sometimes. If I have an instinct that I need, that it's something not right, then I'll burp her to make sure it's not like, what is it called? Something reflex, exit reflex. So I try to make sure she don't need to burp or anything, because sometimes babies have to burp, or their chest might be bothering them, and people might just think they're trying to be a crybaby. But say, I'm not trying to be a crybaby. Something's bothering me. So you got to be careful whenever you do, you know, let them whine themselves to sleep. Like, I let her whine. I don't let her, like, cry herself to sleep. Because if she crying, like, really bad, then I know that it might be something wrong with her. Come on, baby. Come on. Night-night. 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 Now you trying to turn around? I thought you was going to sleep. Sometimes she don't know what to do. Like, if I'm holding her and I'm trying to put her to sleep, she won't go to sleep. So sometimes I gotta lay her down, so cause she knows that's like bedtime. When I lay her in the bed, she knows that's like her bedtime. Cause sometimes it's more difficult for her to fall asleep when I'm holding her. So yeah. All right, can you say bye-bye to everybody? Look, say bye-bye. Say bye-bye, guys. Say bye-bye. Bye. All right. right, guys. Well, I will see you in my next video.